In this particular video, we review the best stereo amplifiers that provide high-end sound outcome per channel for your speakers. These kinds of stereo amplifiers come with high-quality integrated circuitry to reduce distortion and give natural sound amplification. Marantz is not only a new name, actually it has corroborated itself time and time again in the music world. The PM6XXX series has been very popular when considering budget stereo audio receivers. While this is more expensive than its predecessors, that is for a good reason. This is possibly the most well-rounded stereo amplifier the company has put out yet, and also might possibly be the best overall budget music amplifier on this list. As you can guess, the PM6006 is the successor to the well-received PM6005 that retains nearly all of the same internals as the preamp and power amp components. Zero circuits interrupt the way of the sign, and that's particularly the components under the radar. Marantz did a lot of fine-tuning with this amplifying device, and you will definitely notice the subtle changes in music with most tracks. It's smoother, more thorough, as well as, in a sense, more refined. This specific is by considerably one of the most popular stereo system amplifiers out there. It is also the most well-rounded on this listing. While the above two options are excellent, this one will attract the general populace more. This is due to the good audio quality, Bluetooth support, and appealing price. It also helps that Yamaha is a name that everyone recognizes. This might need to be the best value budget stereo amplifier on our list. This particular Yamaha receiver and amplifier combination is going to attract the people. Why? Because it has a great deal of recent features that a great deal of other sound brands don't concentrate on. This means it supports wireless Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, Amazon Alexa, and much more. It also works directly with streaming services, thanks to an individual application that you can download. This also provides considerable inputs, and it has a lot of power. The audio quality is quite great for the price. It's not heading to replace your tube amps or $1,000 equipment, but it isn't really trying to. The particular people buying a stereo amplifier at this price will not care it either. The particular sound is clean, well-balanced, and enjoyable to the ear. You cannot ask for more with this price point. Build quality is also quite strong, and it's good that it has phono as well as optical inputs. Sony has sold a lot of units of this solid stereo recipient. The STRDH190 is a great example of what goes on when you nail the basics. While it lacks a great deal of the alarms and whistles of the pricier rivals, it just so happens that it is more desirable to someone who just needs a solid device all around. It also helps that the unit measures a very appealing price. It needs to be said that this stereo amp is not targeted at or marketing to audiophiles. Honestly, that is not who this device is for. It is also for people that are looking for a reasonable music setup in their lounge room. Typically, the STRDH190 is exquisite for that purpose. Typically, the sound quality is rich and warm, with plenty of bass and treble. For average lifestyle spaces, it's quite powerful. Not to mention, the design is fantastic, which gets this stereo the title of the finest design budget stereo augmenter on our checklist. Our next pick is for the folks who would like to spend the least sum of money they can, while still getting a clean signal from their source. The good news is Fosi Audio comes to the rescue in this situation. The tiny BT20A stereo amplifier does not appear like all that much, but it packs clean and pleasurable music inside. Fosi Audio BT20A stereo amplifier. Fosi Audio is absolutely striving to interest the masses with this product. They know most people will prefer the comfort of Bluetooth over a wired connection. This is why this tiny amplifier helps Bluetooth 5.0 and has a rock-solid connection as well. It also packs quite the punch for such a tiny music amplifier. It's just the thing for a tiny lounge room or even for a desktop setup. That is why we have branded this the best compact budget music amplifier out there. You may want to have a look at our number of the best bass headphones for this one. Typically, the Yamaha AS301BL included stereo amplifier is an essential part of any music system as it provides clear exorbitance. It can boost two signals upwards to 60 T with a consistency range between 20 Hz and 20,000 Hz, preserving the signal as accurate as possible even at maximum power, with a total harmonic contortion rate of only 0.019%. Typically, the preamplifier can be attached through multiple mediums, for example, a digital coaxial cable, a Toslink digital optical input, as well as analog devices including RCA. Typically, the unit can move between inputs by using a dial located on the front of the amplifier and light up with an LED the current selection. The augmenter has 3 ways available, one for every single speaker at a time and the third for both speakers and a subwoofer output. Typically, the AS301BL stereo augmenter also offers handles on the bass and treble, as well since the output balance between speakers and the loudness, allowing users to have full control of the form of the sound. The particular master volume call is positioned on the far right and adjusts the signal at the finish of the processing chain.